It is very easy to make a twisted knit stitch. We simply knit a stitch through the back loop. So we insert the tip of the right needle into the stitch from right to left, so that the right needle is at the back of the left needle, then wrap the needle with the yarn and pull the wrap through, forming a perfect twisted V right here at the bottom of the needle. But when it comes to making twisted purls, things get more complicated. So we bring the yarn to the front, of course, because it's purling, but then we would have to twist our wrists first when we insert the needle into the stitch like that. And that's not comfortable at all. And thankfully, we can avoid this clumsy move when we add twisted stitches to projects worked in the round. We can make twisted purls in a much easier way by using Eastern purling method. To do that, we insert the tip of the right needle into the stitch from right to left, but this time we do it so that the right needle is at the front of the left needle. Then we take the working yarn and bring it between the needles, like this. That's it. That's how simple it is. And then we pull this yarn through the stitch, forming a perfectly nice twisted purl right here. See, these are same twisted V's as the twisted V's over here created by the knitting through the back loop. And we do it again and again whenever we need to add a twisted pattern to our project worked in the round. It works for the twisted rib or any other pattern based on twisted stitches like the beautiful Japanese stitch patterns. Whatever you choose to add to your project, if you need to make twisted stitches, you knit a stitch through the back loop, and when it comes to the purling, you bring the yarn to the front, then go into the stitch, place the yarn between the needles and pull the yarn through, forming a twisted purl on the wrong side of the work. And you go on and on and on. Like I said, whatever pattern you choose to do, for any twisted stitch pattern, this method works. But there are two things to remember. First, it doesn't work when we add the twisted stitches to the project worked back and forth. And another thing to remember is that the purls that we created in this beautifully simple way are twisted in a different direction than the purls created by that clumsy move called purling through the back loop. That doesn't matter at all if the project is worked end around, the whole project, but it will be noticeable if you choose to switch to knitting back and forth. So remember that. Otherwise, the simple purling method is great for replacing the clumsy purling through the back loop. To get the full photo tutorial about this method, go to tenroseday.com/easy-twisted-stitches. Happy knitting, my friend. I'll talk to you in the next tutorial.